Ignition sequence starts. 6, 5, 4, 3.
Ignition,
2,
ignition. We have flame and a great deal of smoke coming out of the bottom of that rocket. Look, 8.9 seconds of the whole still. Now it's moving. It is coming towards the top of the tower now.
Really powerful. What I would say is that it's fantasy, you know, and it's very closely related to the real comics that we read when we were children. And when we read those comics, we got a lot of dreams, and they turned out to be pretty bad and false dreams. And so here, when you come down and look at Zap and Super Comic and all these others, you see what's happened to these dreams, how they've been broken up and spit out and rejected. But I think it's something that it's good to go through, you know.
The reaction, except for one person who thought that the work was showed that the younger generation had its mind, morals, and bodies in the sewer.
I was here that day.
Right. She was. Nobody was upset. No one was upset about it. People were interested. People, if they were upset, kept it to themselves. The reaction on the whole was people were delighted to see the comic books. Either they were delighted by comic books, period, and or they were delighted by the political content and learned to like comic books. There were thousands of people that came for the gallery who I don't think had ever read the comic books, was they wouldn't deign to lower themselves to looking at a comic book. But yet, once the art gallery said it was all right by putting up a show, it was art, you have all these people from the university who will now trot down to the local store to buy comic books. And when anyone questions them for reading them, they will tell them it's not only art, but it's important political commentary, you know.
Social comment.
Social, right. That's where it's beginning, and the co-option began right here in a sense, you know. I felt there was a need for more people to see the comic book.
Trying to cool it down. Millions of gallons of water pouring onto it. Here comes the sound. Here comes that fluttering roar. Slowly, painfully, slowly it rises, building speed as it moves. You can see it change now. It is getting smaller. It is getting faster. There's that flutter. Smoke pouring out all around the face of the launch pad. Speed.
That's a marvelous checkup, darling. How did you do it?
Tell her how we did it, sweetheart.